Hello, fellow Earthlings and gamers, because is that not what brings us all together? Being a gamer and being an Earthling. I have a special treat for you. It is the cheesiest optimized skill build you've ever seen in this fucking game. You can run Mortar, but I suck with Mortar and I always shoot myself in the feet. You can run Hive, you can run Chem Launcher, you can run Seeker, anything you could imagine you can run on this build. Would not recommend the single Seeker though, because the cooldown on this build is trash. So, let's get into it. We got skill damage status effects max. You'll be seeing a lot of these. These are the two rolls you want on every piece. Screw the skill haste, I got 8 ammo. So, you got skill damage status effects. There it goes. The 3-piece China Light gives you the explosive skill haste status effects. You really want that. You want the Wyvern Wear chest piece for skill damage status effects. It's 2 pieces, and again the status effects skill damage fully rolled on it, skill damage status effects fully rolled on it, skill damage status effects fully rolled on it. There's not too much diversity in this, but it will take a little bit of time to get these pieces. It's a build that really is good because it's dependent on the amount of effort you put into it. It will give you what you put into it as a build. So status effects skill damage rolled on here, and the 1-piece Golan gear over the exotic holster. I wish I could have any other piece Golan gear rolled like this, but you need a piece of Golan gear rolled with status effects and skill damage already on it. This is the most important part of the build, so you can roll a skill tier onto that, or you can keep it for armor and roll technician. The whole debate over firewall versus technician is that your burn duration increases by 1 second with firewall, but I lose a lot of damage on it in the initial explosion if I don't run technician. Technician gives me the damage, firewall gives me the duration. In PvP situations with this build, it's more of a kamikaze, catch you from behind build, kind you always hate to see in DZ. I hate playing it. No, I love playing it, but I hate how it makes me feel afterwards. Anyways, yeah, so this build is just a sneaky build. You can also roll the armor on it because you are running technician, but I use this holster on many builds that I need the skill tier on. So I could have up to 850k armor if I didn't use this holster and had a better rolled Golan gear with those rolls. So my burn damage is 55k because the math on it is status effects are 10, 10, that's 20. Just count it with me, man. 10, 10, that's 40. 10, 9.7, that's 60, whatever, let's go round it up. And then 70, 80, 90. That's excluding the skill damage. Initial explosion. If you notice, the Chem Launcher's PvP damage is not normalized, not one bit. So focusing on skill damage on this build makes the explosion stronger. So focusing on both burn and status effect and skill damage makes this really crazy. Also makes your Hive really crazy too. 162k PvP damage Hive on it. It is insane. So look through your inventory, see if you have a Golan gear piece with high status effects and high skill damage on it. And if you do, you could max out the armor and run technician on it, or you could try to keep that there. It's a very specific piece, but if you get this, it's the 20% status effects on it plus the 9% skill damage. It really sets the build apart. I got an M1A with ignited because they buffed the M1A again. This is going in the trash in 2 weeks. I love massive nerfs in all my gear. The Pyromaniac, however, is always going to stay as a keynote piece. You kind of want whatever gun with Pyromaniac you have on it. And of course, talents. Perfect shock and awe. Applying a status effect increases skill damage and repair by 20% for 27 seconds. So when you drop that hive is just proccing off of itself, increasing your damage on your next Chem Launcher explosion and vice versa. It's a perfect loop. I like this because it's a high damage shotgun over the firestarter because the burn damage on this build is just off the wall anyways. Demonstration now. It'll be hard to show without gameplay, but sadly PS limited in its video making, and I'm not exactly sure how to edit, but I am trying my best for you guys. I just want to get my parties out here and people knowing about the builds. And that's all chem launcher. People in PvP just cannot survive this sort of skilled DPS. And time to kill in this game is a problem, especially with skills, but you gotta exploit it while you can, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you later, Earthlings.